Hello everyone, this is Prashant Tiwari and I'm here to present my final project, which was reading the publicly available Redfin housing data and run some analysis on it, basically utilizing the big data pipelines. Here's the architecture of my pipeline, which is I am reading the data from S3 bucket. So I download the data from Redfin's website. It's a huge file, and then I upload it to my S3 bucket. And from there, basically everything should happen automatically. So what that means is, as soon as S3 bucket, the file is uploaded, S3 triggers a Lambda function. Lambda would read the file and start putting the contents of the file into Kafka topic, which I created. And from there, from Kafka topic, I have an Elasticsearch sync connector which would consume those messages from the same Kafka topic and put it into Elastic database, and which would eventually make it into Kibana where we can run the reports for our analysis. Now, the whole infrastructure on this is built on cloud. So everything here is hosted on cloud. S3 is on AWS, Lambda is on AWS, Kafka is on Confluent Cloud, which is again hosted on AWS, and that same goes with Elasticsearch. So without further ado, let's look at the actual pipeline in action. Right, so this is where I got my data. So Redfin has this on their website, the whole housing data available publicly, which anyone can go and download. And my goal was to look at the data and analyze and see how COVID has affected the housing market, which is usually the burning topic these days. So this was the data. What I did was I created on my S3 bucket. So here is a S3 bucket that I created on AWS. It's called Redfin Data Final Project inside my AWS account. Inside here, I have some couple of files which are already there. As you can see, these are huge files. In the interest of time, I would just uh, push a small file, which is basically a sub part of this. It's just 200 rows instead of thousands of rows, and see the pipeline in action. So let's do that. So here's my from CLI. I'm just pushing the CP project demo file. This should go pretty quick. As soon as this gets uploaded, what happens is here we'll see the file got pushed. There it is, project demo. And so now I have a Lambda function which gets triggered as soon as any file gets pushed into this stream. So let's look at our Lambda code. Basically, this is an overall diagram. There is in my S3 bucket, and it triggers the Lambda function, and which basically reads the file, puts it into a data frame, and then does some minor processing on it, converts it into JSON and whatnot, and then pushes into my Kafka topic. Here's my Kafka infrastructure, which is running on Confluent Cloud. This is my Kafka cluster. It's all running on AWS. Okay, so from Kafka, we see that those messages got ingested, and those go into the Elasticsearch sync connector, which eventually makes into Kibana and Elasticsearch. And this in Kafka, it shows the stream lineage, which is pretty cool diagram of where the data is going and how it's flowing. And now, if you look into Kibana, we see all that data coming up and generating the charts. So these are some charts that I have created in my Kibana cluster, and we see all this. That was it. Thank you very much.